Mga kabayan, magandang hapon at almost magandang gabi sa Pilipinas. Good afternoon here in the States. It's 5:21 p.m. and 87 degrees Fahrenheit here in the States, in South Carolina. So currently we are going to go to my chiropractor to fix something here. I feel a little bit ache, but we are going to go to the chiropractor, and join me mga kabayan in going to the driving to the chiropractor. And today is Monday mga kabayan, and I would like to shout out to all who are supporters and continue to help me build this channel, Kabayan Try Mo to Vlog. And for those of you who haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe and write a comment, and please thumbs up as well, and hit also the notification bell so that you will be updated if I posted a new videos. So currently mga kabayan, we are, you know already if you watched the previous episode of Kabayan, USAp tayo, talking and driving. So you know that we already passed by in here. Sometimes I go to the other direction. Majority of the time you're going to see here mga kabayan, this is my regular route. And if you watch the previous video last Friday mga kabayan, that is the Kabayan USAp tayo number 5, because this is our day 5, and last Friday was day 5. Today is our day 6 of recording. And you learned last Friday, the number 5 episode, that I had a good news to y'all mga kabayan, that I consider that one as a promotion, but not in my current job as a processor. So I've been applying mga kabayan for a job, the internal job and then the outside job. I just want to make myself have an open opportunity. I don't know what God wants to lead me, what career path that I'm going. I'm just going into the flow. And you know what mga kabayan, I have been rejected many times. I've been interviewed many times and I wasn't selected many times. So for those among you mga kabayan, if you are applying for a job and you have a rejection and you haven't been selected, either when you apply and you haven't been called for interview, or you have one interview and then selected other candidate, or you've been in the final interview and selected the other candidate, that is okay mga kabayan. You consider that one as your learning experience. You know, the reason why I'm saying that one, because not all the time mga kabayan, even though you have all the skill set what's needed, sometimes there are other circumstances that they selected other candidate mga kabayan. So even it's not your fault, mga kabayan, you did your best, and even you have an A plus in during the interview, and you feel really good about the interview, and you feel connected to the interviewer, mga kabayan, it's still you weren't been selected. So that is okay, mga kabayan. There will be other interviews that you will be selected. I don't know how long, how many interviews before you will be selected as the top candidate, but it will happen, mga kabayan. Just have faith, keep on praying, and do your best every interview. And learn from the previous interview what mistake you have done and what answer that you have told during the interview, and then keep learning from the past interviews, mga kabayan. Because by that, mga kabayan, you're going to learn on how to be better and be the best candidate or applicant in your other interview, mga kabayan. Just keep pushing yourself, mga kabayan, and learn every interviews, every process of interviews that you have had. Because sometimes interviews are almost the same they're asking. It's just a matter of getting the attention of your interviewer. Okay, so let's move up, mga kabayan, into different topics. First off, mga kabayan, I'm a little concerned because the position that I have had is just, it's part of the other analysts, but me and my manager is the one going to start this kind of small department. So I really hope, mga kabayan, that I will become analyst and pray for me, become financial analyst and be good and learn a lot, because that's my goal, is to learn a lot and be competitive in the field that I am currently on. But okay, let's switch gears. Let's change topic. So majority of the time for you, mga kabayan, is going to ask, is it really good to live here in the States? There were going to have a pros and cons, mga kabayan, for there will be a pros and cons, mga kabayan, living here in the States. And it's already my 12 years here, so I have the ability and credential to tell you what it looks like living in the States. At the same time, we are not just staying in one state. We've been roaming around from, if you watch the previous episode, mga kabayan, we live in 4 states right now already. So in every state is kind of different. If you're going to ask me which states that I really love, California. The cons of living in California is too expensive. The good thing of living in California, if you have a really stable job, high-paying job, and also stable job, because there's a lot of things to do in California, mga kabayan. At the same time, if you live in Southern California, it's drivable going to Las Vegas. If you live in the Northern California, it's kinda farther away to Las Vegas and San Diego. And San Diego is a Southern California. Northern California, like San Francisco, Dali is at Dali. It's a city, and then it's where the what you call this? The electric car with boss. That's where the headquarters. Tesla, mga kabayan. Tesla is in Northern California, and also in Texas, of course. But primarily their headquarters, it's in Northern California. So out of 4, what is your least states that you live in? I would say, okay, least. We live in Raleigh, North Carolina, where I got my associate degree and my bachelor's degree. I didn't really, maybe least is North Carolina. The reason being North Carolina because it's just always snowing every year. There are times in North Carolina no snow or whatever. It was hot December, but it was snowy somewhere about entering January, February. It's just being cold. It's also cold the Alabama and here in South Carolina. There was a snow, and then I'm going to post some snow, mga kabayan, in my channel. You're going to see the snow that I encountered for a few years here in the States. So how many years that I have been doing that? Yeah. Because we were in Alabama, there was snow, and I worked at the Mercedes plant. So our work canceled due to the snow. I experienced as well here a snow here in South Carolina last year. There was a snow. I took I think video or kind of more pictures that you're going to see there, mga kabayan. The snow. It's falling, mga kabayan. And remember, mga kabayan, that the intention of my channel, all videos are raw. So I don't do editing. I just wanted to express, everything should be natural. I can do some editing, it's just that's how my channel intended to be, raw videos. So whatever we have conversation here, mga kabayan, There's no take two. You're going to see me have a mistake. You're going to see the video falling off because I bought the thing over there, but I haven't yet placed. So one of these days, mga kabayan, I'm gonna place it so that we're going to make a little bit better video. It's not small, it's going to be in the landscape part of the video. That's why, mga kabayan, my apology if you're going to see the camera is falling down or wiggling. So that's the intention, mga kabayan, to make it raw, make it real, no editing. You're going to see me for real, and you're going to know me for real. Everybody have mistakes, and there's no perfect individual or human being. It's only God is perfect. So if you're going to ask me, mga kabayan, about what can I say about the United States, I would say, mga kabayan, United States is already my home. Philippines is my second home now, mga kabayan. Even though, you know, I live longer in the Philippines since birth, before I moved here in the States. So I'm already comfortable, mga kabayan, here in the States. I've already learned a lot. I've been better person, individual. And then, yeah, living here in the States is not perfect, mga kabayan, because there's still an issue here that needs a resolution. But I'm not going to deal with political, because I have my own side with political. I don't like to be one-sided, mga kabayan. But as for me, mga kabayan, I just not, you know, talking about politics, religion. It's not intended of my channel to have an agenda or something. I just want to get real and get to know me, and also get you know too, mga kabayan. If you have any question, mga kabayan, please write down in your comment section, and then I'm going to read all the videos. If you drop a comment, I'm going to include that one. I'm going to shout out you got, mga kabayan, and I'm going to answer your question in the next episode. So I'm only recording, mga kabayan, for this Kabayan Usap Tayo, talking and driving from Monday through Friday. So I'm doing it, mga kabayan, after work, driving, going back home, mga kabayan. So that's the only time that I have time to record and talk to you, mga kabayan, and show you whenever I went somewhere, or talking about myself, sharing about, you know, America as my new home. I'm already old here, mga kabayan, in America, in the US. So if you're you're going to ask me mga kabayan, do you miss Philippines? My answer is yes. Most especially the food mga kabayan, I missed it. But I'm already used to it here mga kabayan, the kind of food. There's also the option if you want to mga kabayan, you just need to buy. And if you want to, you have to learn how to cook. That's the only way. But I'm not really a great cook mga kabayan. I can cook only limited kind. And I would like to thank you mga kabayan for all your support. We are already in the Taylor area mga kabayan. So this is the long stretch of more stoplights. You already saw some other video with the interstate. As I told you, the interstate. This is the kind of road where in the city, passing on the city, straight shot. Well, especially if you go mga kabayan in Las Vegas, there's a lot of streets, there's a lot of casinos in there, Las Vegas. Oh mga kabayan, I think you also saw the Las Vegas that they're flooded due to monsoon. And very unfortunate for those people in Las Vegas. Because of heavy rain, their structural code is not updated mga kabayan. So they've been, raining inside the building. So more than likely, they're going to update their building codes due to the bad experience mga kabayan. We are here mga kabayan. See you a bit.